Guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today I have a really simple and a festive DIY for you. What you will need is a foam wreath form from the Dollar Tree, 2 rolls of ribbon. I picked the plaid ribbon and the burlap. I also got some fall florals. I got 1 pack of the red and 1 pack of the orange pumpkin clips, as well as the packet of 3 metal sides. So all of this is from the Dollar Tree, you guys. It is 100% Dollar Tree friendly. And then I am using my handy dandy glue gun. So let's get started. So it's not fall unless I do a wreath. It just seems like every year I will come up with some type of wreath, whether it's to hang on our front door or somewhere in our home. I just enjoy doing wreaths because, one, I feel like they are so very expensive in the stores, and you can do so much if you just DIY it. So don't be out there paying those high expensive $50 and $60 wreaths when you can just take a little time and do it yourself. So here I'm just taking that burlap ribbon and I am wrapping it around the foam wreath form. Now I did put a dollop of glue on there just to hold it on there as I'm wrapping it. You just got to kind of be patient during this. It doesn't take a very long time, but I wanted to pull the ribbon as tight as possible because I didn't want any gaps or bulges in it. So take your time. And my camera is being so disrespectful right now. I don't know why it's going in and out of focus, but just hang in there with me. It will get better. Now, Dollar Tree also has a burlap ribbon that is a lot darker than this. It's like a chocolate brown. That would also look great in this DIY. My store did not have any more of the chocolate brown ribbon, so I went on ahead with this classic burlap, and it worked just fine. So once I get it wrapped tightly, I am going to take another bead of hot glue and I'm just going to put it right there in the center just to make sure it does not come undone. Because ain't nobody got time for doing all this work for it to fall apart. Okay, so now that you have that on there and it's nice and tight, I'm going to take those florals and I am going to remove some of the petals. I chose the mums, I think is what they are, in the burgundy and the, I'm not sure what color that would be. It's more of like a natural or soft off-white. Beige, I don't whatever color you want to call it. It's not quite yellow, and it's a deeper color than off-white, but you guys get the drift. They also had it in orange. I think they did have a white as well. So you just pick whatever color works for you. These two just seem to work perfect for this project. And then I also pulled some of the leaves off as well because I wanted some greenery. I didn't want it to be just, you know, just the mums. I did want some pops of green in there. So I am going to remove a few of the leaves as well to go on there. Let me apologize if you guys hear a lot of background noise. I do have family over right now, but I wanted to get this video posted. So y'all, I do it for the tube. Do you hear me? I do it all for you guys. I do it for YouTube. So if there is a lot of background noise, please forgive me. I do have family over right now. So after I pull those petals off, I did clip off the tips, and now I am just figuring out how I want to arrange the flowers on there. You know, some may choose to do, you know, alternating the colors, or again, there is no right or wrong way. And the great thing about this DIY, guys, is that you can use any flower. It doesn't necessarily have to be a fall flower. You can use roses, you can use hydrangea, you can use whatever your heart's desire. I really feel like it will look great with any flower that you choose. And so this is how it's looking thus far. So far I'm liking it. And now I'm just going to take those leaves and I'm going to place them on opposite sides of the wreath to give it a little more dimension, a little more color. Yeah, I just definitely wanted the greenery to be there. You may choose to omit this step, and that is completely up to you. And then I decided I wanted to add a few more of the leaves, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm just adding another layer because I wanted it to kind of stick out a little bit more and be a bit more visible. Then I'm going to take those pumpkin picks and I'm just going to grab one of each color, and I know I want to incorporate them on this wreath some way, somehow. I did remove the clip, and I'm just trying to figure exactly where do I want to put it, where it's going to be visible but it's not going to overshadow the flowers. Okay, so here's what we're looking like thus far. I really like how the pumpkins are just sitting right there in the middle, you know, just offering that fall and very festive touch to the wreath. And then I took those 3 metal signs and I want to decide which one I want to use for this project. Now this is not going to be a front door wreath because it is a smaller one. So I didn't want to use the welcome. So I decided on using the thankful. And my next dilemma was, okay, how do I want to adhere it to the wreath? So I could have used wire, but I feel like the green floral wire would have shone over the burlap. So once I actually sat it in place, it kind of stayed on its own, but I knew that wouldn't work long term. So I decided that I would literally add a drop of hot glue to one corner of that sign. And it was just enough, you guys, to hold it in place. It was very sturdy and I wasn't worried about it falling. And also I didn't want to use a whole lot of glue or do something that was permanent, because I may decide that I want to take the thankful off and possibly put something else there, or, you know, make a change to it. I didn't know if I wanted to, you know, fully commit, so I just put a little drop of hot glue on each side of that metal sign. And it was the perfect amount of glue to make it stay there, and it is a nice and snug fit. And guys, the next thing I did, and I'm sorry I lost the footage of me making the bow, I do apologize. I just used that plaid ribbon to make a bow, and this is how it turned out, you guys. I am super happy with the way it turned out. I think it is so very cute. This is my door leading out to my garage that leads into the kitchen. So I have it here for now, but I may change the location. I am not sure. But for now, I am very happy with where it is. I am happy and thrilled with the way that it turned out, and hopefully you are too. If you are new here, my name is Felicia, also known as Miss Fee Marie, and I would love to have you stay and subscribe and become a member of the Fee Marie family. And to my family, to my ride or dies, hey y'all, hey! Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another video. I really appreciate you guys, and I love you so much for riding with me every single time I post. And please make sure you turn on your notifications so that you will know every single time I upload. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye y'all.